give you the comfort to be able to sleep comfortably, be able to get you to not wake up in the middle of the night kicking off your sheets because you're just so hot. This cool to the touch blanket is going viral and has been going viral for some time now because it is incredible. I just touched it for the very first time. I have been looking forward to this moment since I saw the launch with Suzanne Runyon and Ellen Bunner last night, early this morning. And it is everything they build it to be. It is so cool. Oh my gosh, and I've been rubbing my hand over it. And it's still so cool because you know what happens? You lay on it, it absorbs your heat, and you think, oh, it's not cold anymore. Nope. Every single spot of this blanket, no matter where you move, how long you lay in it, it's going to be cool. And it comes in all the colors. We're going to go through colors, but let me say sizes really fast. I'm going to welcome in Ellen Bunner because she's standing here and I can't wait to hug her because I haven't seen her up here in Pennsylvania for the first time. This is our first time together. Really quickly. So it's available in all the sizes. Twin, full queen, King, California King, right? That's the easiest thing that you have to decide because now you have to figure out how many colors do I want, because this is going to replace a lot of blankets in your home, not just on your bed. I'm already thinking on the couch, the one you keep in the car for when you go to the movie theater, the one that you have when you go to those outdoor events that you just want a little coverage but you want to be too hot. This is going to be perfect. Ellen Bunner, come in. Give me a hug, my friend.
You look good to see you. So great to see you.
I saw your brand new haircut via the TV, but not in person. You are so adorable.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we have this back.
Yes.
This has been a popular item for us for 2 years running. We've sold out early. It's been a huge customer pick for us, but never a Today's Special.
Never a Today's Special. And all these colors.
All these colors. We did 8 colors for you, and you all are loving them. I'm going to start with our neutrals.
Okay.
Most popular here on the bed is our sand.
Yes.
Isn't it pretty?
So while you go through the colors, I have to tell our friends we've already had a couple sellouts.
Okay.
In the twin size. So this is the one of them, just one. The sand, we've lost the twin.
Okay.
We have full queen. This again, there's 3 sizes to choose from. Twin, and which would also constitute your twin XL. But we also have the full queen and the King Cal King. But again, we've lost the twin.
Okay, so sand, white.
White is our most limited across the board.
Oh, this one's been really popular.
And the twin is also gone in the white.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know.
Silver.
Silver.
This is like a soft silvery gray. And when you see that, do you see how it's heathered? Each of these colors has a beautiful heathering detail to it. Other than the white, it's just solid.
Really quickly before we move on, silver, we also lost the twin.
Wow.
So sold out on the twins. Yep.
Okay, then we have the soft green right here, which is like a mint or a pistachio.
Oh, I love this color.
I'm loving the one next to it. We're calling Clearwater. It literally looks icy, doesn't it?
It looks like you are on a cruise ship and you're looking into the water and you're saying, oh my gosh, look at how it reflects off the sky with that beautiful sand underneath.
Gorgeous, right? Next to that, Serenity Blue, like a soft chambray. You can really see the heathering and the texture that we added with that beautiful detail.
This is a very popular color among Concierge collection, which of course is exclusive to us here at HSN.
For 20 years, nearly 20 years. Then you have your lilac. And then on the bed, layered with your sand, we did this beautiful blush color. So this blanket has gone viral for a reason. Now I like to start this way, and I know you touched it, but I want to just come over to you, and I want to put this on you.
Oh, please do.
It really is amazing.
Can I tell you, I'm probably going to start shivering because what happens in our studios? It gets really cold.
Right.
Oh!
Right?
Wow. Okay.
Is that not through your clothes? You
through my clothes, it is literally grabbing my heat. It is Is that what it's doing, right?
Yes.
It's absorbing your heat.
Let's talk about this, how it works. So first of all, this is going to be cool to the touch. So immediately when your skin touches it, it pulls all the heat away from your body. So think about when you touch metal or you touch a cold countertop and you feel icy versus if you touch wood or if you touch like cotton.
Right.
This is going to be that cool to the touch. But it also has another fiber in there that is moisture wicking, that is breathable, that doesn't trap any heat. So instead of a blanket retaining heat, which is what we're used to, this dissipates heat. So cooler.
Can I ask you a question? The one thing, this is the way I feel, and I want to know if this is kind of how you feel too. There are cooling blankets out there, but they're really thin. right?
Exactly.
Like they feel cool to the touch, but I'm the kind of person who likes to be comforted by the weight of my blanket.
Let's talk about that. So when we designed this cooling blanket, it is very different from what you see, and they are viral out there. What I have found, they're either sheet thin, super thin, and kind of cheap, right?
Yeah.
Or they're like a comforter, and they're hundreds of dollars. Ours, you're gonna get that mid-weight. You're also gonna get reversibility. So notice you have the cool side. So again, it's really, really silky.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah.
No friction against your skin. It's
love
super smooth to the
Oh my
touch.
gosh.
And by the way, this is not crisp. It's not, doesn't need to be refrigerated. You don't have to put batteries in it or plug it in. It's not like a heated blanket. It's just cool to the touch. And then the reverse side is a soft brushed microfiber. So this is going to be your
I didn't even
cozy
realize
side. So
it.
that's what's on the outside. You're feeling the cozy microfiber.
Right.
And then I put the cooling next to your skin. That means this is a year-round blanket. You can layer with it any time of year. Also, to your point, we added some weightiness. We put a down alternative fill in this, the perfect amount. So it is a true blanket or a lightweight coverlet. So it's that perfect layering piece. We even bound the edges. Now, I'll tell you what, this is easy care.
Easy.
Machine wash. We do ask that you line dry. That's it. So machine wash, and here's the best part. When you wash it, you don't lose any of your cooling. It is not a chemical additive. It never washes out. It is the fibers themselves that are bringing you the cooling. And one more thing I love about this one, this is standard 100 Okotex tested, meaning every fabric, every piece in this is tested for substances and chemicals and toxins, completely safe for your baby's skin.
This is why I
thought
love
of everything.
having Ellen Benner here. She teaches me so many things. I mean, she has been in the retail business for, and I'm not dating you, my friend, but over 20 years, right?
At HSN, I've been about 23 years, and I was a buyer before that.
Even before that.
It's been a long time, so I've felt a lot of blankets. And I have to say, I used to sell cotton blankets for this time of year, you know, like.
Because you thought that was all there was,
right? Because we love cotton, it's natural, it's breathable. But I want you to do something. I want you to lay your hand on this cotton blanket, right?
Okay,
we
so
love
I'm
cotton.
gonna put my
natural, breathable. But when you touch it, it's not cool to the touch,
It's
right?
not.
So it's gonna breathe and wick moisture.
Right.
But feel the difference.
And then you put it on, oh my gosh.
Cooling blankets have changed the industry, but they also changed the way we sleep. Because I think temperature is the biggest challenge for so many people when we sleep. It wakes us up. We have trouble falling asleep. We have trouble staying asleep. And if you're like me, where you're just having those, instant summers all of a sudden, where you're hot one minute, you're cold the next. What I love about this blanket is every time you move, you have a cold spot surrounding your body. So it's that instant cool.
I am so
Do you love it?
happy about
It's amazing, right?
It's incredible because you know me, halfway through a show, I'm always like, I'm sweating, I'm hot.
Right.
I'm like, we start out super cool in the studios because it's an air conditioned studio, but we move around and I'm getting excited
lights.
about all the things and the lights are bright. Yes. But by the end of it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need a little bit of relief. This is incredible. A blanket that can wick away the heat and the moisture, because that's all the problems I have when I sleep. And I know you're with me.
Right.
We've all been there.
Exactly.
When you're just like, I'm sweaty and I'm hot and you're kicking off blankets. I love how you said you poke your foot out trying to get a little bit of relief. Oh my God, I almost fell over. I'm getting too excited. But you poke your foot out and you're like, oh, I need a little bit of coolness. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
This is why this is so exciting for everybody.
It really is. And I will say personally, I love sleeping with this blanket. My son got the first 2 years ago when we launched this blanket. He's had his for 2 years. When he went off to college, it's the one thing he requested to take, because when you get adjusted to sleeping with something that not only doesn't trap body heat, but gives you that cooling sensation. So I have a suggestion for you if you can do it. So I would say get one for your bed. But then you're gonna want one for your sofa. So here's what I did. I got the twin size, and I think that's why we've lost a lot of twin sizes.
People listen to you, Ellen.
Yeah,
They're
I
like,
want to show you the twin. The twin is actually 90 inches by 66. And if you think about a throw, is 50 by 60
Yeah, this
inches.
is better size for a couch.
It's a little more manageable than the full queen, but it's great for your couch. It's great for travel. It's great, like if you have someone that you know that is going to a dorm, or maybe someone in assisted living that is temperature challenged. This is a fantastic gift, if for nothing else, to see their immediate gratification when you put this cool on their body.
That's it. You love immediate gratification. I have a funny little story because my oldest, she always says something to the effect of, I wish you cool sides of your pillow. Like, I'm saying it completely wrong, but I wish, that's her way of saying, I wish you the best.
Yes.
That both sides of your pillow are cool.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
There's a reason why that's a saying, because it's delicious. It's amazing. It's satisfying.
It's refreshing.
It's refreshing.
So color-wise, I'm actually wearing the silver, which is like that soft gray. So we do have 3 really neutral colors. So the soft gray, which is right here. We, of course, have your white, which is just classic. And it is like the cleanest white. It's so pristine. And we have this sand. So if you love neutrals, or if you're gifting this, or maybe you're matching your home, these 3 are probably our most neutral, and they've been very popular.
So the neutrals, which you just went through, the sand, which is on the bed, right here at the foot of the bed, this is the most popular right now. It is moving the fastest and the most limited.
Okay.
So that being said, we lost the twin. I just need everyone to know that the 3 neutrals you just talked about, the sand, the white, and of course that beautiful silver that has the heathered gray, all of them we've sold out in the twin. So make sure you're getting, I would say get the full queen if you're looking for a couch option, because
go up.
It's perfect.
We'll open that up and show you. It's actually a 90 by 90 inch square. So we'll show you one of those. Then we have the soft green, which is again like that minty or pistachio green.
I love it.
The clear water. I'm going to open that up because you guys have to see it. The serenity blue that Emily's wearing. The lilac, which I know you guys, I think that was our #1 color at 1 a.m.
It's a #1 color for everything.
Oh my gosh,
I'm telling
love
you.
Purples. And then we have the blush on the bed, which is like that soft rosy light pink.
I had to cut in because we just went over 9,000.
Oh my gosh.
We just went over 9,000 sold today.
We have waited a year to get this back in stock.
As you can tell, people have been waiting with bated breath. They could not wait for this to come back, and I get it. Like, we all get it. If you're the kind of person who sleeps hot, or if you just have your own personal summers, this is it. You have some really beautiful pictures.
I want to show that, and I want to again give you some ideas on how you can use it, because this is a really versatile piece. I mentioned it's reversible, but here in my bedroom at home, I've used it actually like a traditional blanket. It's under the comforter, but you can see I kind of showed a little bit, right?
Yes,
that's the serenity blue. Then it's summer, right? So you can ditch the comforter and just use this as a complete bed covering, which is what I've done in the next photo, where you have the blanket that's so pretty with all of that scalloping and the quilting, that beautiful finish, that reversibility. It can just be your one and done bed cover. And then the last way is probably my favorite. It's the end of the bed. Like, you throw it over for the nap blanket, for that blanket that's folded at the end. So you have so much versatility and ways to use this, but I'm telling you, if you can swing it, grab 2, because what's going to happen is you're going to love it so much on your bed that you're going to want to take it with you to the sofa. You're going to want to have one to give to your kids or give to your guests. And then I'd love to just, you know what? Let's open up this beautiful
you want to open that one up? Okay,
clear water, and I want you to see the sizing. So
this
maybe this is
queen.
a full queen. So maybe you missed out on your color choice in the twin. This, my husband's 6'4", he loves when I buy a full queen for the sofa.
Look at this.
So this is a full 90 by 90 inches. So this is going to give you great coverage on your bed. We always oversize.
This color is incredible.
Is it not stunning?
Oh my gosh.
Right? It is like summer. It's like summer.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. It is summer. It is summer in a blanket. And I know none of us want to even think about blankets during the summer, but this is it.
Right? I think cooling blankets, and I've done this for over 20 years, they have changed the way we dress our beds. And that's why they have gone viral. But there is a lot of confusion when it comes to cooling. First of all, a lot of cooling is only moisture wicking and not cool to the touch. This one uses dual fibers. First of all, it's 77% of cooling nylon. So that is going to give you that moisture wicking breathability, doesn't retain heat, really dissipates, quick evaporation. But then you've got the polyethylene. So that is that icy, cool, immediate heat dispersion when you touch it. So whenever you roll over, whenever you move your leg, whenever you shift, you have the cool side of the pillow. Or the cool side of the blanket under every part of your body.
My kids make fun of me because my hands are always like 300 degrees. Like I mean, it's a nice thing when your friends' hands are cold and they're like, oh, your hands are so warm. But when I'm hot, I'm like, no, thank you. It's not a great thing. And I keep running my hands over it because I'm like, what relief.
It's such relief.
Incredible relief.
When you struggle with heat, you know, they say that your temperature in your bedroom for optimum sleep is around 67 degrees. Yes. Right? So a lot of us don't want to turn our thermostats that low. So if you can get the cooling bedding, it really makes a difference if you're a hot sleeper. And I am one, so I've used cooling in so many ways whenever we introduce it. This is different though. This is literally icy, where you don't want it to leave your side. And it's big enough. You want to walk this over to the couch?
Yes, and I also have to talk about this price. Okay, this is why I know our friends are going crazy and getting all the colors and buying up all the twins
It's the lowest
and the
we've
California
ever done.
Kings for their bed. Because let me say, if you tried to find a very similar option, whatever is going viral, you try to buy that, you can't beat this price.
Exactly.
It is not going to be as good as this, but guess, it's our today's special. It's only for this 24-hour period. That's how the today's specials work if you're brand new to HSN. But I do want to remind our friends who've never shopped with us before, a great benefit is to get the HSN credit card. If you don't already have it, this is the perfect time to do it because you're like, I need this blanket. For sure. But the greatest thing is of course, no annual fee. We love giving you extra flex to be able to break up that payment over more months. But look at this. We're giving you $25 to put towards this purchase.
Wow.
Okay, $25 will literally bring down the price of these sheets, of this bed. I can't even talk. Of this blanket. I'm so overwhelmed. To $22. Less than 22 bucks.
Wow, you know what I like too, and I've been an HSN shopper for years, is the return policy. So, you know, you see, I've read so many reviews on cooling blankets. Some of them work and some of them don't. So this one, it works, right? You can get this home, experience the cooling. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Do you see what I mean? Like, you're gonna love this on your bed, but this on a sofa.
You know what?
When you're watching your favorite shows.
All of our throws are kind of built exactly the same way.
Exactly.
Right? Like if you're the kind of person who's just like, I don't really like the traditional throws, try this. Try this. It's going to be not a woven. Some of them are like real chunky. They really feel like winter.
Exactly.
Right?
And so many of them do.
But I like to have a blanket on me whenever I'm just kind of chilling out, even if it's on my bed or on a couch. And if it's going to cool me, holy smokes, it's perfect.
It is. And you know, you said something really important there because there's a scientific reason why we use blankets. I mean, think about when we're born, we're swaddled in a blanket, right? Blankets are comforting. Blankets really, they reduce your anxiety, reduce your stress level.
Look at me.
So if you can wrap up in a blanket, just because it's hot and summery, we don't want to give up our blankets,
We don't
right?
want to give up our blankets.
And let me remind you what's different about our blanket because you're going to see lots of options out there when it comes to cooling blankets. Number one, ours is dual-sided, meaning it's reversible. So you've got that icy cool to the touch, really smooth and silky, that heathered on one side. That fabrication, remember, it's two fibers. One is instant cool heat dispersion. The other is like your active wear. It's actively breathing and wicking heat and moisture. The other side, this is your cozy side. This is your brushed, soft, inside of a puppy's ear on one side, and then you have a light down alternative inside. So it's not just a little thin sheet. We did that beautiful framing around the edge, and then of course they're oversized, they're washable. We just ask that you line dry it, and they just are never going to lose that cooling, which I think is so important. Also remember, Oeko-Tex Standard 100 tested, meaning you know what you're getting. We have tested this for everything under the sun. You look so comfy.
You keep talking, girl. You just,
oh my God.
You know what? They're going to be like, Emily is too comfortable. You need to take that blanket away from her so she can get back to work.
I'm just looking at, one thing I love about this too, in the look of it and also the feel, is how it drapes.
Oh my
Do you
gosh,
notice
it's
how
so nice.
drapey, and the weight is like, it's weighty but not too heavy. It's not too light. It just glides over your skin.
I'm like asleep.
I know, it's
Can
amazing, right?
Can I tell you, the one thing I also learned from Ellen Bunner, she taught me the difference between a comforter and a coverlet. When I learned that, I was just like, this is amazing. Because if you're the kind of person who obviously needs a comforter, I need a comforter. But then I realized when she said a coverlet is like a lighter version of a comforter.
It's like a lighter version.
So
So
this is all I need. If you don't already have Just something like this to go on your bed.
I love that color too.
I love this color.
So this color we're calling Clearwater.
It's perfect.
And then I am showing you the Serenity Blue. So, I mean, these colors always exclusive, Concierge exclusive.
But this is brand
nearly
new.
20 years, brand new, but proven for 2 years running. And every year we've sold out early. Every year I wish we had your reviews, because this has been a customer review every year, and we haven't had it in a year. So 8 color choices. Get one for you, get one for a gift, and get one for your couch.
I'm laughing because Jonathan, who's producing for me right now, is like, Emily, get up. He's in no rush, but please get up. And I'm like,
okay, let's go.
Because we do have work to do. But really quickly, I did want to mention, if you love that Serenity Blue, which is my favorite in Concierge collection, we have fewer than 100 in twin.
Wow.
So, I know, because the twins are going to go first, because you did such a great job of explaining that this is not just for your bed. Look at, oh my gosh, look at the Clearwater.
Here, let's open it
with
up.
the pink.
Yes.
Oh,
you know what else is really pretty with the Clearwater?
The sand. Oh my God, look at this sand.
And look at the green with this.
Oh, stop it.
Isn't that pretty? It really looks like sea glass. If you love florals, I think this green is just that perfect amount or tint of green. So we have so many beautiful colors. This is your Clearwater. Here's your soft green. There's your blush. We have the Serenity Blue right here. All of these just play well together. Of course, your lilac, if you love that purple. And then let's talk about your neutrals, which I know you guys are all loving.
Sand. Oh, we're getting an update on sand. As we know, twin is gone. If you want full queen, oh, only 650 left for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Okay, King Cal, 300 only in the California King version. Okay, so sand by far is the most popular color, and I really do love it. I mean, I do too. I've seen a lot of beige, kind of like off-white colors.
It's like creamy, right? And remember, it does have that little bit of heathering, so you get almost like a beige and white, which I think that combination is so expensive looking.
Beautiful.
Over here are our other two really best-selling neutrals. We have your white. Imagine gifting this as a wedding gift. Just get them the king size. Even if you don't know their bed size. That's the other thing when I shopped for these blankets, Emily. They charge you more for the larger sizes.
Oh, yeah, they do?
Never, ever do that.
Should have mentioned that right off the top, my friends. That price is for every single size.
And then this is your silver. Again, you can see that heathering. It's perfectly neutral, perfectly icy cool to the touch. A blanket that was designed to bring you comfort, to bring you the perfect temperature regulation, to bring coolness to your body, to not trap heat and retain heat, but to release it.
Yes.
To make you the most comfortable ever. So if you know someone who sleeps hot, if you know someone who's pregnant, or if I would have had this when I was the best.
Yes, because when you're pregnant, I mean, you're already building a baby. You're working so hard and you're hot and you're just really uncomfortable. Any kind of relief is always so appreciated.
So appreciated.
And if you know they're having a little baby girl,
that's such a great
point. Or even if you don't know the Clearwater, all these neutrals, just so perfect. I really do think the sand, that beautiful, the green is what we're calling.
Soft green.
Soft green.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Not a bad one in the bunch.
I love that you're not going anywhere.
Yes, I'll see you. Why not?
I know we're going to talk about sheets real fast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then you're coming back.
Yes.
So I get Ellen for.
I know we've got some new things.
But I wanted to really quickly talk about these towels.
Yes.
We don't have a full presentation, but I asked and I begged and I pleaded, and they said, yes, Emily, you can have the 6-piece towel set. Reason being is that